Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, we're always thrilled to get a visit here from the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. They do great work here in the greater Baton Rouge area, and they have some exciting events coming up. Here to tell us about both of those is Cherie Leto. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. Yes, well, JDRF, the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, was founded about 40 years ago by parents of children with type 1 diabetes, and it's grown to an international organization. And the mission of our organization is to find a cure for diabetes and its complications through the support of research.
This is obviously a condition that affects so many people right here in this community. I mean, almost everybody knows somebody that in one way or another is touched by this. So it's really important that we pursue this kind of thing and try to bring an end to it.
Absolutely. JDRF is really focused on the research. Our organization, our main goal is to promote research through our fundraising efforts, which one of them is our walk, which is coming up at the end of October.
It's called One Walk. It's going to be coming up at the end of this month. It's going to be obviously a great time for everyone to take part of, and it's for a great cause.
It is, yes. This will be about our 15th walk. It is at LSU at the old Front 9, the corner of Nicholson and Nicholson Extension, on October 31st. So we're going to have a lot of fun with the Halloween theme. We would love for everybody to come out. There's not an actual fee for the registration. We just encourage people to fundraise at whatever level they're capable of doing. If you raise $100 or more, you receive a t-shirt. But the walk is a really great event. Like I said, it's at LSU. It's a beautiful about 2.5 mile walk around the campus. We will have lots of wonderful food from various vendors for people to snack on after the event, as well as a Halloween costume contest for the kids. And we're also going to have some fun trick-or-treating and other little surprises along the walk route.
I mean, it sounds like there's something there for everyone. It's a great community event and something you can bring the whole family out to. And really, I mean, honestly, it's just a great way to give back.
Absolutely, yes. We really encourage people to come out and not only have a good time, but to be able to support our organization and also to learn more about diabetes, both type 1 and type 2, so they can understand what the signs and symptoms are, and also to understand what the research is going. There's really wonderful breakthroughs that are happening almost on a month-to-month basis. In just the 3 years I've been involved with the organization, it's almost breathtaking to think about where we've come in 3 years and just where we're going.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that. What are some of the signs and symptoms of diabetes for the folks out there who are watching?
Well, particularly for type 1, a lot of the signs and symptoms are frequent thirst, frequent urination, being tired, being nauseous, and losing weight. Those are definitely symptoms of possible type 1. And what's really important for people to know is there are also signs and symptoms of sometimes having the flu or other things that can mask the symptoms of type 1. A lot of times, particularly in the summer, kids who unfortunately may have developed type 1, a lot of times it's not really what people immediately expect, because they're like, oh, they're just outside playing. That's why they're so thirsty. That's why they're losing weight, because they're exercising. So it's just really important that if somebody recognizes the signs and symptoms, it's so easy to get tested with just a simple blood glucose meter. Takes literally 5 seconds, and you can have some peace of mind or know if there's something that needs to be investigated further.
Absolutely something that people want to stay on top of. It's always good to catch that early and be able to address anything to try to minimize the effects of that, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I know looking forward, you have, Baton Rouge is a town that loves a good party, and you have a gala coming up. It's called Derby After Dark.
Yes, we do. This will be our 15th annual gala. It'll be in April. It's always usually the last weekend of the month in April. So we're gearing up. We've already started talking to our corporate sponsors and working on our auction. So certainly if anybody is interested in getting involved, they can call our office. We are always looking for auction donations, always looking for volunteers interested in joining us at the event, corporate sponsors who want to attend. It's a fantastic, just really special, fun night.
Real quick, tell the folks where they can go to find out more about all these great events.
Well, our website is louisiana.jdrf.org, and our phone number is 225-932-9511.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it.
I appreciate it.
Well, it's the time of year when you can pass a good time out on the parish line at the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. Take a look.
Once a year, magic. Suddenly, it's magic. The Greater Baton Rouge State Fair.
The Greater Baton Rouge State Fair is a community project that 50 years ago, people came together, invested time and energy to make a great community event all for the purpose of not only having that event, getting the community to come together, but also to benefit the less fortunate.
They have been very generous in donating to the Baton Rouge Zoo, the children's area of the zoo, building playgrounds for kids, as well as even improving some of the ball fields where kids play at various rec parks. So they are just awesome community partners.
I am very involved with cystic fibrosis, and they have done wonderful things and donated lots of money to the city, the state, and different things, all as a volunteer basis. Nobody's getting paid, everybody's doing it because they're giving people.
I think the fact that the fair gives back to the community and the fact that it showcases South Louisiana, the Baton Rouge area, particularly the agriculture, the food, and the entertainment, all which we are very, very proud of. It's part of our culture. It's part of the culture of Baton Rouge.
So thank God we have people who volunteer and help at the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair, who will say to you, this is not for a cause. This is for all of those young people and others who are in need, to let them know we love them and we care about them.
And if you haven't experienced it, it's very difficult to describe. But when the lights come on and you hear the sounds from the midway, the people laughing, having fun, the music playing for the entertainment, the smell of the foods, there's just something about it that just, it's exciting. I told somebody once, it makes you feel like a kid again. And it really does. It just, you know, it's like the fountain of youth. It's fun.
Having been chairman of the fair for 25 of the last 30 years and chairman of the foundation for 30 years, I get to see a lot of those folks that we give money to and their programs and their installations and what they've done. And it is heartwarming and it makes you feel good. If you'd asked me 30 years ago, did I think we'd be here 30 years later, I probably would have said not on your life. But it got to be easier as we kept doing it because we knew what we were doing from one year to the next. Everybody on the fair board knows exactly what their job is and they make sure it gets done.
This year's fair is going to be our 50th event. It's actually our 51st year. We missed one because of Hurricane Katrina. We've got a heck of a lineup scheduled. We're blowing it out for the 50th anniversary. We want everybody to come out and support the fair because by supporting the fair, you're supporting the Baton Rouge community, both in the forms of what money we spend in the community putting the fair on and in our program of scholarships and grants to charitable and nonprofit organizations dealing with families and children. And I'm proud to say that, you know, by fair time, we will have donated over $3.5 million back into the community through our sponsorships, our scholarships rather, and grants to these organizations. It's just a great project. It's a great way to be involved with the community. It's a great place to come out, make a memory that will last a lifetime. We have people coming out with their children now who are telling us, you know, when they were small, they came to the fair. And you know, now they're bringing their kids. It's a tradition that lasts forever. We do have a website, www.jbrsf.com. It carries all of the information about the upcoming events at the fair each year. Plus, it has a lot of fair history. It tells the story of how we started, who we are, who operates it, where the money goes. We list all of our grant recipients there. We also have photos of our scholarship winners from the high schools, the volunteer winners. And everything anybody would need to know. You can even buy tickets at the website.
I wish the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair a wonderful 50th anniversary, and I encourage the public to come out and join us this year.
Congratulations to all the wonderful people with the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. Great 50 years. Look forward to the next 50, and do like I'm going to do. Everyone attend this year's State Fair.
Congratulations to the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. 50 years of doing wonderful things. I hope you'll be like me and try to support them again this year.
Come on out and celebrate the 50th year anniversary of the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. Come out and have some fun. Let's make a difference.
Once a year, magic.
Always a great time going down at the Greater Baton Rouge State Fair. When we come back on Across Louisiana, find out about Jags on the Greens. Don't miss it.